I've been banned from Louis Vuitton, part 1, check it out. This is part 2, let's jump straight into it. So I come back home and I contact my sales associate from my Louis Vuitton shop from my hometown immediately to say something is wrong. As you can see, I'm not in the regular fashion bunker right now. I'm at the beach, there's wonderful waters all around me. So I'm traveling and I went to a Louis Vuitton boutique in this place where I'm at right now. Check that out in part 1. So now I'm writing my sales associate saying what happened, explaining the whole situation. I'm like, hey, have I been hacked? Has my Louis Vuitton account been hacked? Because if that's the case, some sales associate somewhere out there is selling Louis Vuitton bags, Speedies, under my name to some reseller, and I don't have any of them. Like, what is going on? Or is my money being stolen? Has my credit card information been stolen? So even though I contacted my sales associate when I came home and it was after the shop closed, my sales associate still contacted me back immediately. Super professional, hyper professional. I said, oh my God, I just want to give you peace of mind. Yes, the shop is closed, but I can still access the computer. Let me just see. It seems like everything is okay, but can I call you just to reassure you? Can we do a quick phone call? And I was like, oh, thank you so much. That would mean the world. And so my sales associate calls me and we start talking. And I explain the situation and they say to me, well, listen, tomorrow morning when I go back to work, I'm going to talk to the store manager and we're going to look more in depth into your account just to see that there's nothing shady happening. But for now, I can reassure you, I can see in our system, you do not own a Speedy 35 that was purchased from Louis Vuitton. You don't. So if that other sales associate accused you of having 3, something is going on, but I'm going to contact you tomorrow when I get back to work, when I have spoken to the store manager. I was like, thank you so much. Perfect. Let's talk tomorrow. Thank you so much for your time. Let me figure out now on my end, has my credit card information been hacked, stolen? You know, because I returned a Speedy 35 after I purchased it end of August last year because it was faulty, the Speedy. And 5 days after purchasing it, I returned it and I was supposed to receive a refund. Maybe I didn't receive the refund, and maybe that's why in the Louis system, they kind of consider it as a double purchase somehow. I don't know. I always think, maybe there's a mistake in the glitch in the system. But anyway, the next day, my sales associate writes me from my home boutique shop to tell me, no, Dacob, don't worry. You've not been hacked. We take customer privacy very seriously. We looked into this matter. Everything is correct. You do not own a Speedy 35 purchased from the Louis Vuitton boutique. The one you purchased, you have returned, you have been refunded. You do not have 3 Speedy 35s. As of now, you don't have any. So you can go to the shop, the Louis Vuitton shop in the area you're in right now, and you can tell them that. And you can also show them your account. And of course, at this point, here's a great tip for you guys. You can access and I have my iPad here, by the way, you can access your own Louis Vuitton account from your computer, your phone, your tablet, whatever, and you can see your entire purchase history chronologically with all the products you've purchased at Louis Vuitton online, as well as Louis Vuitton in stores across the world, which is a great thing. I didn't think of that yesterday, in the other shop, to kind of have like a proof that they're lying, that I you have 3 Speedy 35s. I'm like, no, I don't. So I log into my account and I see chronologically the entire purchase history I've done. From the first online purchase history, which was right around 2012, till my last purchase, which was the Noe BB a while ago, like a month ago. So I'm like, perfect. I can see my entire purchase history. I see that I bought a Speedy 35 and that I returned it 5 days later. Great, I can prove it now. I don't see any other purchase of a Speedy 35 on my account. Okay, great. So I might now go to the Louis Vuitton shop, the second Louis Vuitton shop in my area, which is what I did. And this time I brought an entourage with me. We were approximately 5 people. When we entered the Louis Vuitton shop, it was packed full. This one was much bigger than the spa candy boutique, Louis Vuitton, that I went to yesterday. So I had to wait a little bit to get a sales associate, attributed to me, but once that happened, it went down. It went down. We were offered water immediately. It was like, oh, that's nice. The other shop didn't even offer us water. And I said, do you have a Speedy 35 and a packing cube in small? They checked. They said, oh, we only have one packing cube in small and one Speedy 35, but they are in our spa boutique. Would you like to go there? It's not that far. I was like, no, I will never go there again. At this point, the sales associate asks, why? What happened? And I was like, I was treated so terribly. I was accused of owning 3 bags already as if I were a reseller. I don't know what they were doing. And they were, at this point, I have proof that they were lying. They were lying that I had 3 bags because I'm logged into my own account here I took my iPad with me, obviously. So I'm in the Louis Vuitton store, like, look. And she's like, wait, hold on. Let me, in my system, type in your name, your email address, and let's look into our system as well, which we did. So the sales associate accesses all my information on their computer, first on her tablet and then on their computer, and sees that everything's totally fine. I'm like, listen, I was not allowed to purchase a Speedy 35 in your spa boutique, spa shop yesterday. So what gives? And she's like, well, I'm so sorry about that because I see here that you bought a Speedy 35 end of August 2022 and you returned it 5th of September or 4th of September 2022. You're good. You're good to go. You can buy a Speedy 35. I don't understand what could have happened, but do you want to talk to the store manager? I was like, well, I already contacted my own shop, my Louis shop in my hometown. I'm going to escalate this to Paris because this is no way to treat a customer. And then she says, well, we have the store manager here. Talk to the store manager because it's the same store manager for both shops. So it's good that they also know about this. Oh, I was like, okay, fine. I can talk to the store manager. So I explained the situation to the store manager. At this point, the store manager takes their phone and goes away. And I know what they're going to do. They're going to call the other shop and they're going to talk to that sales associate from yesterday that did not want to sell me the Speedy. And I know that sales associate is going to tell their own version of the story. And I'm like, interesting. What's going to happen when the store manager comes back to me after they have spoken to the sales associate from yesterday? You know what I mean? Like, is the music going to change? Now, in the meanwhile, the sales associate that was with me said, hey, my entire entourage, would you like to sit down? Would you like to drink something more than just water? Would you like some champagne? I was like, yes. All of us would like champagne at this point. So they sat us in one corner of the store, beautiful chairs and, chaises lounges and stuff like that. And they brought in the Moët Chandon. It was amazing. We were sipping that. Now I'm getting a little tipsy at this point. The store manager doesn't come back yet, but she does come back eventually. And I stand up and I'm like, so what was the other version of events? And listen to this. This is where things get interesting. She tells me that the sales associate from the other spa shop, Louis Vuitton spa shop, said that, oh, it was just a misunderstanding. Oh, apologies. If, the other sales associate just did not understand. Maybe it was a miscommunication because of English. I'm like, listen, they spoke perfect English. It was not a miscommunication. And let me tell you why. And I said this to her face. I said, your employee is lying to you because your employee yesterday lied to me by saying, well, the computer says no, but I can try to scan the bag and let's see if the computer is going to let me sell it to you. And then the sales associate scanned it and said, oh, look, lied that they scanned it and said, look, the computer will not allow me to sell the bag to you. You see? So I cannot sell the bag to you. So she lied to you, Miss Store Manager, because your employee is telling you that it was just a misunderstanding while your employee, and so if it was just a misunderstanding, the Louis Vuitton system at the cash register would have allowed the bag to be scanned and cashed in and sold. But your sales associate lied to my face saying, oh, I tried to scan it, it doesn't work. Your sales associate lied to my face that the bag is not sellable when the bag is sellable because I am not indeed banned or blocked for purchasing Speedies. So they lied to you. Now at this point, the store manager starts getting a little bit nervous and says to me, yeah, but it was just a misunderstanding. You're going to get your Speedy now. We have already ordered it. It's coming with a taxi from one, place to, it's coming here to us. The store manager at this point is just trying to like get rid of me as soon as possible. I'm like, you're not going to get rid of me this easy. You have a person working in your shop that claims to have been working over a decade, because they told me yesterday that they've been working over a decade in that shop. So they know the ins and outs of Louis and they've been there for a long time. And now this person is playing these games and you think you can just like swipe it under the rug because, I'm just for your standards, a tourist, I'm going to leave soon. No, this ain't over. You have somebody working for you that's lying. You should take that seriously. So I go back to my seat with my entourage. We're all there. We finished our drink. At that point, another gentleman arrives, with this and asks me, oh, is there anything else you would like? Something from the Yayoi Kusama collection. I'm like, no, Yayoi Kusama is a racist. I'm not going to buy anything from her. I don't like her. Anyway, there's something here that we're going to unbox together in the next video. Subscribe.